I see a lot of comments pop up all the time telling me to skate a Lakai Telford. Now, I wanted to skate them, but I wanted to skate the loudest color and a high top. So, I found me these nice pretty blue ones, and this is the review of the Lakai Gas Telford. I got the Telford about 2 weeks ago, and they cost me almost $90. So, I don't know anyone at Lakai, I'm not getting sponsored to do this video, and I get to give you my honest review. It's like what my whole channel is based off of, just giving you honest reviews about skateboarding shoes. Before I tell you my opinion about these shoes, let's start by looking at all the bullet points that Lakai wants to highlight about the Telford. This is a signature Griffin Gas colorway, a light blue suede and white leather upper with a navy blue data lining. Reinforced stitching and blue embossed Lakai logo on the sidewall. Perforations on the toe for breathability. Recessed lace up closure. That means like the laces are like held back so you don't break them. Lightly padded tongue and collar. Breathable mesh liner interior. Full length Lakai Deluxe Light EVA insole. A white rubber outsole. Cupsole construction for impact and support. Lakai hexagonal tread for traction. Interior elastic tongue for a snug fit. Now that we got Lakai's bullet points out of the way, let's get into what I think about these shoes. To begin with, they do fit true to size, and they were quite easy to break in. They didn't have a super stiff new shoe feeling for very long at all. But even before I put these shoes on, the main thing that I noticed is that this is basically a pretty blue Jordan with a Lakai logo on the side. Seeing as how these are $90 and a lot of Jordans are over $100, then this is a pretty good option if you don't mind looking like you have a Jordan and having a Lakai logo on the side. But at the same time, like, Lakai is dope, but we skate, so like we think Lakai is dope. I don't know what the rest of the world thinks about Lakai. Do normal people wear Lakai shoes? If you're a normal person, as in you don't skate, then leave a comment if you wear Lakais. This toe cap doesn't have anything special on it, so it wasn't hard for me to do my kick flips or any other flip tricks that I wanted to do pretty easily. And for any heel flip trick that I wanted to do, they were amazing. There's something about a minimal design cupsole that makes it feel like any heel flip trick is possible. Don't know why, just feels nice. Or at least it feels that way for me. This leather and suede upper combination looks really cool, but it's sorta durable. I have not been able to skate every day, but I have been skating more than usual the past couple of weeks. And in that amount of time, although they are not destroyed, I did do a lot more damage to this shoe than I thought that I would. Some of the stitches around the laces are already starting to break through, and I do not really expect this toe cap to last more than a month for somebody that skates for hours on end every day. I did put the lace protector on my switch flicking foot, but I did not use the lace protector on my regular kick flipping foot. But as it turns out, it doesn't really matter because I do not break my laces closer to the toe cap. I usually end up breaking my laces closer to the heel collar when I'm skating my shoes. And these, although they have not broken through all the way yet, are almost gonna break about a couple times. So I kept moving the laces around so I didn't have to replace my laces because I wanted to just keep skating. So maybe next time I'll just use my laces and not worry about it. The insoles that these shoes come with are pretty much trash. And this cupsole that is in the shoe is really damn thin. So the combination of a really crappy insole and a very thin outsole doesn't really make for good impact protection. So anytime that I ended up jumping down something with these shoes, it was a painful situation. So after one session of jumping down something with these shoes and abusing the hell out of my feet, I did not go skating with these shoes unless I had this insole with me, which is the prototype of the insoles that I'm making. And I am working on the final prototype, and I will have it soon so I can test it before I make them available for you guys. But after I put my insoles into these shoes, I was able to definitely tell that I could jump down anything that I wanted to. So a good insole, whichever ones you want to skate, is gonna make it so that you can keep skating. So whichever ones you want, get them. But you know which ones are the best. This guy's right here. It's gonna be mine. I'm not biased. I just say facts. I'm a little biased about that, but all right, let's move on. So after I put the insoles in these shoes, I ended up skating a drop that was bigger than the double set at PQ, and even though I didn't make my trick, I still didn't have pain in my feet. When I first started skating these shoes, they looked very structured and felt good, like a slim fit shoe. which is good because I got a slim foot. Now, any shoe that you start skating is going to loosen up and not feel as snug as when you very first started skating them. However, these loosened up drastically, and I felt like they were not as structured as the first week or the second week that I got them, and the more that I skated them, the more loose and the more floppy they started to feel. Although they did loosen up a lot, it didn't really affect my performance with them, and they felt fine the entire time. But whenever I saw some clips of me skating in them, they kind of looked like I had some bulky shoes. The tread on the bottom of the shoe does this job. It's quite grippy. The dotted pattern with the Lakai logo in the middle does exactly what you need it to do. It is quite grippy and it holds onto the board well. So this tread is a-okay with me. I do have a narrow foot, but I do feel like if you have a wider foot, these might be good for you because they loosen up a lot and you could probably be pretty comfortable in them. For a shoe that looks cool, but I also feel like is not gonna last that long, I'm kind of torn. I personally enjoyed skating these, and I feel like if anyone was to skate them, they wouldn't have too many things to complain about. Unless you really like breaking your shoelaces, but nobody wants to break their shoelaces, so go in my description where you can get some that are gonna last you longer than these shoes will. And I made them, by the way. It's not a paid advertisement. This is not sponsored. You're buying things that are gonna help you, and I just spent a long time making it. So. If I'm spending close to $100 for a skateboarding shoe, then I would hope that that shoe would last at least a month. And for somebody that's skating consistently every day for a long time, I don't think that it would be a shoe that would look that good by the end of that month. Nor would it be comfortable. Nor would it be, like, safe. Because you're gonna probably blow through this, and then you're gonna be at your toe, and you're gonna be hitting your sock, and then you're gonna be rubbing your skin, you're gonna have cuts on your feet, and you're not gonna notice while you're skating because the adrenaline's going. So when you go take a shower, you're like, ow, my foot's burning. Look down, blood on your foot. Now, gotta go get duct tape. After you get duct tape, you go ahead and duct tape up a hole. Now you just look ridiculous with a hole in your shoe, giant hole in your shoe. Probably all the laces are gone. And then up here, the heel collar is probably gonna start to wear off. And also, because these get soggier by the minute, they're gonna probably look like this. And then you're gonna be walking around with a soggy, fat, duct tape hole, bloody hole in your shoe. And that's probably not the best thing for a shoe that's almost $100 to happen within a month. Just saying. For me, I think that these shoes were worth it because I had a good time skating them and they were pretty fun to skate and performed well. But what do you think? Do you think it's worth getting a shoe that's not gonna last that long because it performs well? Or do you think it'd be better to have a more durable, longer lasting shoe? Let me know. And after you're done with that, leave another comment letting me know what shoes you want me to skate next because this one's done. I'm over it. And while you're at it, subscribe because high quality shoe reviews, non-biased, honest opinions, me telling you what it is with these shoes that I think, and these were pretty... I wouldn't get them again. I'll just say it like that. Like, I wouldn't get them again, but they're pretty good. So, I love you. Make sure you go in the description and get yourself some shoelaces. There's gonna be a promo code in a second. And, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, you ready? Here we go. Here we go. All right, shoe drop. Promo code is going to be for shoelaces that are gonna last you a really long time, link in the description, for 15% off. Wait, you deserve more than that. 20% off. Wait, I love you more than that. 22%, I love you a little bit more. 22.5% off is going to be Let It Be. Like, spelled like this. Like the Beatles. All right, I love you. Go type that promo code in. Bye.